Hey guys, so for today's video, I decided to paint my mirror. This was actually a video that was suggested to me in the comments by a subscriber named Madison. Hi to Madison. Thank you for the idea. It's a great idea, and I'm going to be doing it right now. I've had this in my garage for about a year. When I moved out of college, actually, people were throwing these away. They're only like $10, but I saw them and I took them out of the trash because I was like, no.
You can use these for an arts and crafts project.
I don't know what, but today I know what. We are painting on this mirror. I think this is actually a TikTok trend. I'm pretty positive.
It is. Nice.
I like to do art using reference photos, so I have printed out my reference photo. This is from the YouTuber Stroke Art Designs. She does pretty flower paintings and kind of shows you how to do the petals and stuff, and I always think they're so pretty. And today's the day I finally try to replicate her art. So yeah, you can check that out. I have the link in the description to that. And I am going to flip you around and you can watch me start to paint the flowers on my mirror. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is just go in with a Windex and clean this off because it's a little dirty and I want to make sure that this is completely clean. I've picked out some paint colors. So I decided to go with like a blue and peach color for the flowers, and then I'm gonna go, and like a dark blue. And then I'm gonna do, oh, I'm missing my green. I'm gonna do leaves as well with a little bit of yellow in them. Okay, I am back with the green color. Okay, so I'm gonna do one set on the bottom that looks like this, I think. So like it'll sit on the bottom. And then I want to do like on the top something like curling around. I don't know, you'll see. Let's just try the bottom first. First up is a steel blue and a navy blue color. I mix those together. And then I also have a peach color. Okay, so I have to do half in this and half in this. Okay, so like I said, I had never painted these flowers or petal types before, but the idea is to mix half of one color and half of another color on your paintbrush, and then like the peach will be the outside of the petal, and the navy blue will be the inside of the petal. My face hovering in the mirror just looks so dumb. We're gonna ignore that for a second though. This took me a while to figure out how I was supposed to actually be doing the petals, so I recognize that this looks bad right now, but it gets better. It just took me a second to really learn how to do the petals. So initially it is bad. We admit that. It's a mess right now. It gets better. Alright, on to the second bad flower because we're just figuring it out at this point. But yeah, I'm just creating those petals. One tip I have is add more paint than you think. At this stage, I wasn't adding enough paint, so you weren't really getting, I don't know, like a good contrast in colors. They were kind of mixing together pretty easily. But once I figured out that you had to add more paint, things did become easier, I guess? I don't know. Moving on to the first attempt at the third bad flower. See, look how bad that looks. The tutorial definitely looked easier than it actually was, I will say that. Honestly, that just indicates how talented the tutorial maker was. Stroke Art Designs is actually really good at painting because she made something that's actually really hard look so easy that I thought I could do it. So, yeah. Okay, so now I started on the leaves. My method on the leaves actually changed while I was painting this. Initially, I was mixing the green and the yellow together, but then I changed to doing half green, half yellow to kind of create the zigzagged leaf effect that was in one of the tutorials I watched. So this looks good, but it's just, it ended up looking more like this. I went back over it. You'll see it later in the video. So I guess you can kind of ignore these leaves. They're not really what they ended up looking like. They ended up looking much better than this. I added this little dot in the center. That changed. I don't like that, and I went over it once I figured out how to do the petals better, and the flowers look completely different, like so much better at the end. I added vines to the outside of the flowers, just pretty little curly lines. I actually didn't like this one, so I was able to wipe it off. That's kind of the good thing about working with mirrors. If you don't like it and it's still wet, it's pretty easy to wipe it off and do it again. So yeah, I just went over that, did it again, and then I liked the way the vine was. Look at my face. That is concentration. I don't know what these would be considered, honestly. I just thought they looked nice. Just three little thingies, little leaves, flowers. I don't know what they are, but they looked nice. And then I connected them in with a little line. I liked them. I don't know what they are. Okay, so then I created more lines sticking out and added these little yellow dots of pollen. Yeah, they're cute. Look how cute they are. I like them. This is a lot of takes of pollen, but look how mad I look. Oh my god. Alright, so now I'm doing more petals. I know we're sick of it, but I figured out how to do it. Again, it's just add more paint than you think. And when you think you've added enough paint, add more paint to your paintbrush, because that's how you create these kinds of petals, actually. Thick. Your paint has got to be thick. And then I went over this dot in the center because honestly, it was terrible. And as soon as I did that, my painting went from a 5 to a 10 in my personal opinion. It just drastically improved. Look at this. Look at this. Closed off. That looks like a real flower there. Look at that. That's crazy. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Ooh, yes. I can't believe I just did that. Oh my god. I'm getting better at it. This was like really hard to do at first. And in this moment, I was infinite. I figured out how to do the petals, and I did the other two. I fixed them up. Okay, on to the next side. For this side, I wanted to add 2 flowers, just to the top 2 corners, because this is going to be the top of the mirror, and I want to be able to see myself. This side went pretty quick, honestly, because at this point, I had unlocked the key. I knew how to make the flowers now, and I just did it. I just did what I had to do, you know? Here they are. Add those zigzags, add more paint than you think, and you're going to create the most realistic flowers that you are capable. The most realistic that you are personally capable of. I think I achieved that today. This is the best I'm capable of, and I love it. Stunning. That's all I have to say. Okay, we're moving on to the leaves now. At this point, I also unlocked the key to the zigzag leaves. You just add half yellow, half green, zigzag that around. I don't know. I am obviously not an expert at this, given that leaf. That looks horrible. It gets better at the end. It will get better, I promise. But yeah, I did figure this out eventually. It looks good at the end. This looks like a mess right now, but it gets better. The leaves, I figure them out, okay? It's a mess. It's a mess. We'll be honest. This looks like a mess, especially that top right, but that's okay. Last one. I think this one looked pretty nice when I first did it. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Bad camera angle. Bad. Very bad camera angle. Okay. Now we're adding those pollen sticks like before. Do a little dots. Ooh, I love that. Oh, that's my favorite part of the whole video. Nice. Okay, I am going to let this dry. I have paint literally all over my hands. It's still drying, so I'm a little nervous to even show it, but this is it. Oh! No, please don't ruin it. Okay, I'm gonna put it down. I'm just gonna put it down. You guys, I'm gonna cut to something when it's dry and it's outside. Admit it looks better than you thought it was going to look, and that's a compliment. Okay, so I am done. I'm a little afraid to move it, but I'm going to show my mom and my sister and see what they think. I am so excited. I love the way the flowers came out. So let's go see what they think about what I've painted here. This is the top, and this is the bottom.
Very pretty.
No, sorry. This is the bottom. This is the top. And it's supposed to be like they're hanging when you're looking at the mirror.
Could go either way. But it's beautiful.
Do you like the flowers? Don't they look
very pretty? Very pretty.
I
like it a lot.
I thought they could go in Alina's room because if she wanted it. Brownie, what do you think? Oh, Dad, you want to see it?
Oh, that's really pretty. Beautiful.
This is the bottom. And this is the top.
Really pretty.
Alina, do you want to see it?
Flowers.
Ooh, that's very pretty.
That's the top. And that's the bottom. So when you're standing, you're looking at it like that.
Is it dry?
No, it's not dry yet. That's why I'm afraid to pick it up. But
Very nice. Where'd you find the inspiration for the flowers?
a YouTube video. I linked it below.
Nice.
Nice. Alright, guys. And that is it for this video. If you guys did like this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below letting me know. It really helps out my channel a lot, actually. and subscribe if you want to, otherwise don't, and I will see you next video.